All right, new camera, so we're hoping we did this right. But it is April 26th and 2019. We're doing our annual Bisbee South, and got a cold, so we'll make it a little briefer than some of the other years. Didn't really do much to the outside this year. That was all last year. And we ended up going and they watered, so we might not show you the side. Or I'll show it from afar, I'm being told. The cactuses are blooming. It's 100 degrees out today, and then it's going to drop back down in the 80s. And we're leaving in a week. It's been a rough winter for those in Minnesota. We're glad we were here. Unfortunately, the gardeners went and trimmed the oleander, the bougainvillea, and I know it's good for them, but it sure is a disappointment when you were wanting to enjoy the flowers before we left. The same with
really prolific hibiscus.
Yep, that little hibiscus has done well. Yep, planted it this year. Ooh, the birds have been here. Everything's getting bigger, and we keep trimming them. The bottle brush is blooming. The hibiscus is getting taller.
We did have some yellow blossoms on it. This year we're going to give it a haircut before we leave.
Yep. Same with mine over there. And
welcome to Bisbee South.
All right. Not much changes in this room. Maybe not now, but one of the things I suppose we should do is an insurance one sometime, opening every single drawer and stuff. But I'm not feeling quite up to it right now. Dale got a cold and then he gave it to me. Wasn't that nice of him? So we're going to do it a little different this year. Or no, we have to go to the bedrooms first, because then we always end up in the garage. Okay. I did do that new glass piece. And the pot shelves up there. And a bunch of glass pieces. I'm going to let Dale tell you about our big expenditure.
Well, we replaced the
Cultured
marble top with granite. We ended up buying 2 slabs of granite, and this was one of the pieces that we added.
Really dresses up the cabinets and everything.
In the cabinets, we usually give a coat of lemon oil to help preserve the cabinets during the summertime when we're gone, so they don't dry out and crack.
I did something fun this year. I went and was folding glass. And that's a new one too. All of them on there are new actually. Okay.
This is one bathroom that we remodeled. We took off the cultured marble top. This is actually in Sun City West, we call this a banjo top for various reasons. And so we replaced that with the granite. We put in new undermount sinks and also new faucets. We replaced the mirror with one that's a little bit taller, and this one has a 1-inch bevel on it rather than what we had before.
Which matches the medicine cabinet.
Which matches, we feel, the medicine cabinet, the new medicine cabinets that we installed. Debbie has plans for
Next year,
using this tile that we used in the kitchen to do a horizontal band
in the shower.
In the shower area. So this might be what we would be looking at doing next fall. So
That's next year's project. Every year we come down with a project,
so
but that's how you get it done.
So we'll see what we can do with that.
Well, and we've got enough left over from the other, the kitchen. Okay, no changes in this room really. You can see I've started taking my beading stuff out. Unfortunately, you get to see the mess. But this is a guest room.
Off to the master bathroom.
A lot of granite was used there.
Here we removed all the culture marble tops that we had, and also the backsplashes. We removed all the medicine cabinets. There were 2 of them here. Removed the existing mirrors, and like we did in the guest bath, then we had new 1-inch bevel mirrors installed. They're about 1 inch taller because the height of the medicine cabinet is 1 inch taller, so that all matched. And then on the medicine cabinets, that also has a 1-inch bevel on the mirror to it. So it all coordinated together. New faucets. These are a little different here in the master versus the guest bath. And then, of course, the undermount.
And what did they call that color?
This is brushed gold.
Because brushed gold's coming back now. So
it's not polished brass, but it's now brushed gold.
And then the master.
This is our outlook on the 4th fairway at Stardust Golf Course.
And it's a little bit before, well, it's actually a fair amount before 8, I guess. So not that many golfers out yet.
And did you make any new bracelets and or
necklaces? Not that are in there.
Okay.
I made a lot of new bracelets, did 4 shows this year. Figured out I probably ended up having my best year ever.
Best year ever.
And still it beats to use, though.
We had several parties this year.
Dale turned 70.
Alexa?
And
Alexa?
so did Dave Gerhardt. So we had
Alexa?
270.
Alexa?
Now the kitchen we had done last year
Alexa?
with the raising the raising of the cabinet
Alexa?
and the tile back there. We have new neighbors, Ed and Andre. Bev is gone. She's over at Heritage. When I saw her this year. Did you see her, Dale? I did 3 new things.
This is the latest.
That was the latest.
And then you did this piece.
And I did that. A couple of women and I went up to a blowing glass, and we did the orange flower and the little pumpkin. All right. Like I said, it's going to be a brief one this year.
We had several parties out here this winter and spring.
oleander is finally getting big enough to block the, what is that? I don't know what kind of box it is. Transformer box?
We also had our grapefruit tree trimmed a lot. So hopefully we won't have 700 or 800 grapefruit on it like we have had in years past.
Yeah, it's good juice, though. Oh, there are golfers out there getting an early round in. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll head for the den. So one big change in the den this year.
Pot shelf, the same up there.
We replaced the old
Shade.
vertical blind shade that we used to have here, and now
It's a top,
Debbie has a top-down,
bottom up,
bottom-up
which I love.
shade, so she can close it off on the bottom in the morning hours and then put it up later. The big change in the den is we had this piece of granite left over, so we decided, with Debbie's encouragement, to have the laminated plastic countertop removed and replaced, and had this installed. And
Totally dresses it up.
it works rather well with the color of the cabinets. These two have all been, we've also added lemon oil to these as well. The other change in here is we used to have a horizontal metal blind, and here we replaced that with
His new toy
new shade that
goes.
puts out a lot more light because the southwest sun comes along the garage wall here, and so it lightens up the room quite a bit, which we were looking for. Out into the garage. I don't believe there's too many changes in the garage this year,
No,
other than we're starting to move in things to store.
that's on the agenda today, which is why we're,
A lot of our furniture and benches and things are going to come in here and be stored to get them out of the weather. So other than that,
another year. We'll see you.
we'll see you in a few weeks.
Yep.
Bye now.
Bye.